everyone, welcome back to Alkaline Hydroxide 784. And of course it is the new year, so there will be a new series, right? So, okay, I guess it just happened to be a coincidence, kind of. So, in this new year of 2020, we will be having a new series of chemistry. It actually kind of rhymes, right? Does it? Never mind. That's not important. Okay, so this is like the introduction video to the series, and I'll basically be doing it like topic by topic, like how I did the maths and the physics series. And uh, since we already have the practical series as a separate one, it won't be covered in this particular main series unless you have certain questions that I still haven't answered in the practical series. Then maybe I might make a video for that, but otherwise it'll just be the theory stuff rather than the practical stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what this series will be about. I don't want to keep the video too long, but I think the other thing I can talk about is looking through the like how you should use your syllabus guide in a sense. For some reason there's already a 2020 guide. I do not know why, but okay. I think they just take the previous 2019 one and just change it to 2020. Seems pretty easy for them. So as you can see, the guide had all these sections like introduction, aims, all this stuff. No one is gonna be bothered enough to read that, so it's okay. Don't have to worry about that. So the most important part, of course, is well, the scheme of assessment, I suppose, because chemistry, like physics, has 4 papers. There's paper 1, multiple choice, paper 2, the structured questions, which yeah, paper 3, a little bit quite like paper 2 but a bit different, of course, because you know it for yourself. And paper 4 is practical, which we already have a series on, so do watch it if you haven't yet. And yeah, do note that this is for H2 chemistry, so if you do not take H2 chemistry, you can use the information but adapt it accordingly. Yeah. And yeah, there's all these percentages and everything. You can look at it if you need to look at it. So the next part will be about the additional information. So the data booklet is quite important. I think maybe we should have an episode just for the data booklet, like how to use it and in what scenarios you should use it. If you think you need a video for that, I can make one. And then there's some other stuff like yeah, significant figures. Yeah, you get the idea. Then there's this content map that once again no one reads, and then the next part also no one reads, so yeah. And then of course the thing that people usually look at is the subject content. I say usually because I'm pretty sure there are people who don't even look at their syllabus, even like not even look at it, they just ignore it entirely. But okay, fine. And unlike the physics one, this has certain topics in which it's like parts. So for example, organic chemistry is like 11.1, 11.2, 11.3, and so on and so forth. So I may either number those episodes as 11.1, just like the sub syllabus guide does with the topic, or I might give them separate episode numbers. So I guess that's not very important right now. So yeah. And at the end, there's some notes on the practical. It might be useful to read this actually on because I didn't actually look at this, so and the apparatus list and all that stuff. So you can look at it if you need to. And the very last page is okay, not really the very last page. The 34th page is the summary of key quantities and units. It might be useful if you don't remember the units yet, or if you're a bit confused, just take a quick glance and familiarize yourself with the units a bit. And oh yes, mathematical requirements. Of course, chemistry isn't physics. You don't need to do trigo or anything here. The kind of mathematics you need to be doing in chemistry is simultaneous equation kind of stuff. So so in equation balancing, then if you are trying to find the equation of molecular formula of a certain chemical, you might need to do some maths in it. So it's basically just a bunch of calculator punching and yeah, very simple maths, so don't worry too much about it. And you just need to know how to do the sig pig stuff. It's usually 3 sig pig in chemistry, so shouldn't be too hard. And the other thing that you need to know is the graph thing, which is also there in physics. So it's just you need to know about the linear graph and the not so linear graph, in a sense, like a quadratic kind of thing. And that usually that's in the topic of equilibrium. Yeah, equilibrium, like first order, second order equation, basically. Yeah, it's for that kind of stuff, and for your practical sometimes. So it shouldn't be too hard to do, but you just need to know how to do maths normally. That's the point. Yeah. uh, and there's also a glossary of terms, so if you feel like your English is a bit, you get confused when you read the question, then you can take a look through the glossary of terms so you can understand the question a little bit better, because sometimes understanding the question can mean the difference between getting the mark and not getting it. And at the end, the data booklet is attached, so do take a good look at the data booklet. Maybe at the end, maybe I'll put an episode on how to use the data booklet well, or I might just mention it briefly as I go through the topic. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you find this introduction video sufficient to understand how the series will work. And yeah, I'll just be looking through each of the learning outcomes and talking about it. So if you found this video completely redundant, and sorry, but if you found it useful, please press the like button and subscribe. And with that, I hope you're looking forward to the series. I would like to say thank you and bye.